Hi, I'm Armstrong. Welcome to the back office. Today I have an Innoo ultrasonic aromatherapy diffuser. 300ml capacity, quiet and relaxing, nightlight function, automatic shutdown function, timer mode. Takes 24 volts DC, so there might be an adapter in here. 13 watt output, 300ml. Spray output, effective, blah, 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 blah. All those details if you need them all, but I don't think you really do because you're more curious, like me, as to what is in the box. This was sent to me by a company who obviously makes this, and all their details down below. It came right away. They asked me if I wanted to have a look at one. I said, oh, okay, go on then, and it was there the next day. That is prompt service. It was delivered by Amazon Fulfillment, so I'm guessing they trade on Amazon. Comes in a nice plastic box. There it is. Look at that. It's about, it's hard to say, about the size of a vase, perhaps, if you put it upside down. Comes with a brush, a nice little thank you book. We would sincerely thank you for choosing and purchasing our items. Thank you for your trust and support. And it's a little Amazon card, thank you card. That's nice. And a couple of QR codes on the back. So this company is Innoo. User manual. So look, I'm just going to skip through. There's the whole user manual, but we're not into manuals here, are we, in the back office? We're just going to rip straight in. Appears to be a power supply, I would wager. Indeed it is. And a measuring jug. That's wonderful. Power supply, UK 3-pin plug on it. Actually looks pretty good. It's a Mary King power supply. Switching power supply. That's fine. That's fine. Never heard of Mary King, but let's assume Mary King knows what he or she is doing. We'll unwrap that. Decent long wire. You can't see it, it's off camera, but it's about 1.5 meters long. Let's plug that into the wall. Now, I'm going to turn it this way, so you're seeing the very top of the unit, but just to show you on the front here, you've got light, mist, and then there's a timer thing in minutes, and on the bottom, some sort of a venti doohickey, and the actual thing where the power goes. In fact, while I'm here, let's plug that right in. So I don't know if you need a humidifier in the UK. It's something that we don't tend to suffer from. If anything, we're trying to dehumidify. You can see there's notches here, so this sort of suggests to me that this is actually a thing that comes apart. Indeed it is. Drain side, 300ml, two different measurements, and then a cap. So your liquid is going to go somewhere in this system, and your scent is going to go elsewhere. Now I do have some scents. I have this peach and summer breeze that I happen to have in the house, and then some tea tree oil, which I use all as sort of medicinal magic. So we'll have a go of those in a moment. Here's a measuring jug. I've got some water. I'm going to measure out 300ml, which is pretty much, this 100ml, 150ml is the top of this, so let's go for 150ml. I have spilt it all over the manual. And all over the table. Let's see, manual. Yes, the manual is pretty water resistant. Thumbs up for that. Well done, guys. So what we do, we open it up. We're just going to look at these instructions. Here, you can look at them with me. We've twisted that bit. We've put in the power thing. We're going to pour everything in the thingy thing, and then put the lid back on. So I'm guessing you really do put the water inside this water tank. I'm kind of, a bit dubious because there's a thing in the bottom of it. I thought maybe you might blow it up if you do, but I can't see anywhere else for the water to go, so let's just go for it. Here we go. Bang! Out comes the smoke. No, that's fine. So where do we put the actual oil then? So it basically says drop in some oil straight into the water. So this sort of disc is some sort of weird diffuser-y thing. We'll figure out what that does then after. We're going to put in a drop. I've got the tea tree open, and let's just try a drop of that. I might regret this though, because tea tree, I kind of come to associate that with, there we go, one drop. I can see it just shimmering on the lid there. Look, if I just turn it, you You can just about see that in the camera, 1 drop of oil. Pop that on, pop the other bit on, let's align it all up. There we go, and I'm going to turn it on. Well, it allegedly is on. Oh, there we go. I've just pushed the button for light. Lots of amazing colours. I'm going to tilt it slightly so you can see. There's a nice green, light green, blue, light blue, purple, light purple, another type of purple, maybe a pink, light pink. You get the picture. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see all these lovely colours on the camera, but in reality this looks really great. This is a really kind of a deep purple. I can see on the little picture for the camera it almost looks white. You'll have to take my word for that. So I'm going to push the mist button. Okay, so I actually had to hold that. And, ooh, I don't know if you saw that. It actually worked really well. Okay, so once it's on, you can actually just keep cycling through 60, 180, 360 and permanently on. Then you have to hold it back down again. But here, I'm going to zoom out. Look. Do you see it's actually kicking out a mist? That's really amazing. Whoa! So it's a kind of a cold mist. It's not steam. It's just literally a scent-filled mist, and it smells of lovely tea tree. That's actually quite marvellous. That's blowing me away. Yeah, fantastic. So I guess that just runs and runs and fills your room with scent. I think that's a lovely thing. Then sits in the corner, give its nice colours. I think the kids will really like this. You know, they're all into bubbles and things. You could just fill this up with just plain water, I would guess. Now let's try to figure out what this brush is for while it's running. Precautions, outlet, troubleshooting, product care. I suspect the brush is just something to do with just cleaning the inside out. That is going to be my best guess, because if you could imagine you fill this thing up with oils and stuff like that, and they're going to leave a residue, and you're going to want to wipe that residue and not leave any gunk in there from like these blue rags. That's what your brush will be for. Right, I'm just going to do a little test here as an experiment. Let's hold the blue rag over the top. So you can see how fine that vapor is, because that's the outlet hole, but it's not really soaking this. In fact, you can see it's starting to kind of get a little bit soft in the middle, but really not much. So that's a super fine vapor. It's not, you know, it looks worse than it is in a way, if you see what I mean. It's a highly atomized particles. I can rub my hands on it and it doesn't feel wet at all. And you can see it's actually blasting at the camera lens, but I can just about see, yeah, it's not even misting the lens. Brilliant. So this is the Innoo ultrasonic aromatherapy diffuser, available on eBay. All the links will be down below. Yeah, great product. I really think it's pretty well recommended. As ever, thanks for watching.